guys, so this is a deadlift in a snatch position. Essentially, this is the snatch, the starting position of the snatch. We're going to go all the way through, ending at the power position. I have other videos that explain in detail about the power position, but essentially it's knees bent and a middle foot pressure, and this would be the end product for the drive phase for the snatch or for the clean for that matter, okay? So, but for the deadlift in a snatch here, it's essentially the takeoff position and also the most important position from the floor to the barbell getting to your knees, because if this is off, then the rest of the lift will be off. So I'm going to go into depth with this, okay? So first off, we're going to look at our feet. When we're in a deadlift in a snatch grip, we want our feet to be right underneath our hips, okay? Now, with this position, we're going to, we want our hips to be higher than our knees, not lower than our knees, so higher than our knees, and then we want our shoulders to be right on top, stacked on the bar, okay? So, we should already have an established grip with our, so we should already know where our hands are. With that, you go here, bars here, arms here, and you should already have that established on the barbell. So you should already know where to put your hands. Now, your feet should be directly underneath the barbell, okay? You don't want your feet, the barbell to be touching your shins at this point, because when you bend, the barbell will come out. So you want to just cover about the middle of the foot here, okay? Next we're going to do is going to get your hands in the position for the snatch, okay? You're going to do hook grip here. Again, there's a lot of different ways to do this. Some people will come up and then through, but what I'm going to do is just do a static start, just to make it more simple. So for the static start, you want your hips to be higher than the knees, so you don't want it lower than the knees, so you want higher, and your shoulders are stacked or on top of the bar, okay? So from this position, you want yourself to be tight, okay? So you don't want to be loose like this. You want to be arching your back. If you're going to do a Superman, you're going to do that right before you take off on this exercise. So you're going to grab here. You're going to do a Superman, so your chest is up, eyes are forward. And then from here, you're going to have middle of the foot pressure, and then you're going to bring the barbell to right above the knee, and then right into the power position, okay? Now, breaking this down a little bit, when the barbell comes to the knee, okay, the barbell comes to the knee, you need to have middle of foot pressure. So middle of foot pressure at the start of the lift, and middle of foot pressure in this position. This is so important because if, let's say for example, if you go here and you shift your weight to your heels, you're already unbalanced, you're imbalanced, and you're going to have to whip your feet through, and that will probably cause the bar to loop, and you're going to be in a bad spot. So from here to here, about a couple of inches, about 6 inches is really important. Okay, so middle of foot pressure, Superman, going middle of foot pressure, and your knees are tracking out, barbell comes into the hip, and then back down, okay? The reason why I'm ending in a power position for weightlifters is because in weightlifting, you need to go from this spot to the lift itself, whether it's a snatch or a clean. If you're doing powerlifting or just doing a deadlift in general, you would just simply lock out. But in weightlifting, you need to get to that position here and loaded in this spot to go, because you don't just go like this and then go back and then snatch or clean. So for weightlifters, we need to get into that spot. Okay, so one more time. Hips are above the shoulders, Superman, okay, middle foot pressure here, knees tracking out into the spot, and then back down again. And that is the deadlift for the snatch.